Hello everyone, my name is Lucy. Welcome to my channel Simple Sunday Afternoons. Before I continue, I want to thank my new subscribers. I also want to thank those subscribers that are keep coming back to watch my videos since the very beginning of the channel. Thanks for coming back and thanks for watching. For today's video, I'm sharing a great macaroni recipe. I'm calling it Puerto Rican pasta criolla. These macaronis are made with sirloin steak and the flavors of Puerto Rico. So please join me in my kitchen to make this delicious and wonderful pasta criolla. Ingredients for this great recipe include 3 pounds or 1.5 kilograms of sirloin steak, cut in by pieces and seasoned with salt and pepper to my taste. 1 yellow plantain, cut in small by pieces and lightly fried. Make sure when you choose your plantain is one of the most yellow ones and the sweetest. 1 pound or 453 grams of dry penne pasta cooked according to the box instructions. A 28 ounces can or 795 grams of crushed tomatoes. 1 diced large onion. 1/4 of a cup or 59 milliliters of sofrito mix, or you can substitute the sofrito with 1 diced long green pepper or cubanero pepper. 3 tablespoons or 43 grams of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon or 5 grams fresh oregano, 1/4 of a cup or 20 grams of diced green onion, 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters olive oil, 4 mashed garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons or 10 grams of fresh basil, 4 or 5 chopped culantro leaves, the long leaf. If not available, use cilantro, 1 diced red bell pepper, 2 cups or 500 milliliters heavy cream, Parmesan cheese and feta cheese for serving, and I'm including also 2 tablespoons or 28 grams unsalted butter. These are my main ingredients for this delicious dish, so let's start cooking. First, I'm placing the pasta to cook according to the box instructions. This pasta will take 11 minutes to cook, and I added 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. In high temperature over the stove, I'm using my biggest pan to brown the meat in the olive oil and the butter. I'm stirring the meat once in a while so it can brown evenly in all sides. The pan is getting too small for the amount of food I'm going to be making, so I'm changing it to my wok. Once the meat is completely cooked, then I'm going to start adding all of the rest of the ingredients. First, I'm going to be adding the yellow plantain, and as I mentioned, I lightly fry them before using them. I want them to practically dissolve with the macaroni or the penne pasta. It brings a wonderful sweetness to the dish. Then I start adding all of the other ingredients. First the onions, and let it saute for just a little bit, a minute or so. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the sofrito, and I'm using my frozen sofrito recipe. You can do without the sofrito by just adding a diced long green pepper or cubanero pepper, and just add a little bit more onions, a little bit more garlic, and oregano. Now I'm adding the garlic. Adding the culantro leaf. If you don't have culantro leaf or you cannot find it, use cilantro. This is the diced red bell pepper. The fresh oregano. And the fresh basil. Mix everything well together and let it cook or simmer for about 5 minutes. After cooking in medium temperature for about 5 minutes, then I'm adding the crushed tomatoes together with the tomato paste. Mix again and let it simmer for about 5 additional minutes before continuing. I'm raising the stove temperature to high, and then I'm adding the heavy cream, and I'm using heavy whipping cream. I'm going to mix once again, and I'm going to let it boil. At this point, you can also taste and add salt to your taste. And I'm going to sprinkle the green onions over the sauce. And then finally, I'm going to add the pasta. Sprinkle the feta cheese, and then when you're serving the pasta, sprinkle the Parmesan cheese. And that's it for this recipe. I hope you try it soon. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more. I hope to see you next time. Buen provecho.